Yo, what's going on, guys? Yeah, doing it. I'm stealing the yo command from everybody. It's just this thing lately, you know. Chiefs made the Super Bowl, lost badly to the Buccaneers and Tom Brady, but you know what? It was a good game. I'll take it. I don't care what you say about the penalties. It was still a good game. I'm a Chiefs fan. I'll admit it was a good game. So, anyways, back to reality. Why we are here? I had a community member DM me, and it was very interesting. He goes, "Hey, man, I've got this really weird problem. I bought these two cars off of a local guy, and I wanted to see what I could do with them." And he put them in, and he's like, "Dude, I'm getting like 345 watts on a whole 8.3 mega hash. I could not figure out what's going on with that." So like, man, looking at this thing, like, well, I'm not like super familiar with Hive. I have Hive, I've used Hive. You know, Windows, I'll go ahead, I'll tear it apart and be gold with it. But with Hive, it's not quite so pretty. But I'll see what I can do, figure it out. So I'm messing with this card and we're looking at it. I'm like, all right, well, can you go ahead and pull the card out and we'll look at what our settings are. So we go through and I make the changes to the settings and we come back and it's like, oh shit, we're still getting 345 mega hash on 8 mega hash on 340 watts. Oh man, oh, that was brutal. I was like, what is going on? It's like, hey dude, so what's the card actually look like? So it goes ahead and we switched the risers around and we still didn't matter. We still got the same problem. So looking at this, I'm gonna look at HiveOS flash and like, oh my god, look at this error. This weird ass error message. Okay, so I tried like 20 different BIOSes. I couldn't figure it out. So then we went ahead and it's like, all right, well, he sent me a picture of the cards. Well, these are the cards. The guy wrote on here a 570 Micron and the other one's a 570 Hynix. So it's like, all right, well, that's kind of cool. That's nice that he wrote that on there, but why is it doing this? Looking at it and look at the BIOS switch, and sure enough, the BIOS switch said, we switched it to both the main BIOS and the backup BIOS and didn't make a difference. They were still doing the same thing on the voltage. So then, I said, all right, we tried some more BIOSes and we got a memory error and, oh man, all kinds of disaster. I went to the guys in the community and said, hey, what do you guys think? What do you think this problem could be? So we tried a couple things and nothing would work. So I was like, well, what the hell? So one of the things was we pulled the card apart and said, all right, let's look at the memory card itself. Well, here we go. We see that it's a micron memory right here. This little M here tells us it's micron. It's like, all right, well that gives us a point in the semi-right direction. So then we went through and did some more stuff, applied some more changes, and damn, just could not get it to go past 8 mega hash. I was like, what is going on with this system? So then, we dropped in, and it's like, well, the system's running at 300 mega hash at the core, or megahertz at the core. And the memory state, see if you look at the core state, that's core state 0. So we would update it and put it on a different core state, and it didn't matter. It just kept saying, okay, core state 0. Put it on state 1. Nope, still 0. Put it on state 4. Nope, still 0. All the states and everything else worked. The other card was working, so this doesn't make any sense. So went in and we did a BIOS flash, and there we go. See it better here. We got 300 mega hash, and we're stuck on core 0 on the core state of 0. Would not change from this, no matter what we did. So went ahead and was looking at how I could get it. Went through a bunch of Hive commands, and it wouldn't take the Hive commands. It wouldn't do what I wanted to do. So we looked at some of the Polaris BIOS editors. So I downloaded the latest 1.75. Alright, so we brought it up. So This was our BIOS. This is what we had. It's like, well, what can we do to change this, to fix this problem? We did the one-click timing patch. We threw it on there, and it still didn't make a difference. It's still at 8.4 mega hash. No, what the frick? So then I came into an older version and realized that, you know what? We can edit this piece. This is your Pstate 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's your 8 Pstates. All right. So this is Pstate 0, 300 megahertz at 750 watts, millivolts. So we went ahead and we edited this to 1175. And put this bad boy at 875 because you don't really want to go below 8. You can go down to 850, but we left it at 875. We apply our change, and we see we edited the GPU speed. Okay. So then you go ahead and save your BIOS. You can pop it up, and we applied our BIOS setting, and lo and behold, so you came up. We're at 1175, 875 across the board, 2190. We're getting 32 mega hash. But here's the thing. This card was airing out. Now it's working, and it's saying 68 watts. So I'm going, dude, you got to verify that. There's no way that's right. So he pulls up his multimeter. Sure enough, that card is running 32 mega hash at 68 watts, dude. It's like, all right, let's check the pool. It is running 32 mega hash at 68 watts, homies. We fixed the problem. We got the Pstate locked problem resolved. He's up and going. So we corrected the problem. Nice and quick and simple rundown. Nice 5-10 minute video here. You guys have any? We're mining Ethereum, Brandon. It's mining Ethereum. So using Phoenix, we tried Team Red Miner and it didn't make a difference which algo we used. It just was stuck on that. So on his rig, as you can see, we're now mining what we're supposed to mine. You press it around. No matter what this core state is, I can put this down to 250. Alright, we're applying the AMD. You'll see, and you will notice that this mega hash will not change. You know, I think it's the card. Because if you look at this other card, it's running 90 watts at 32.4 mega hash. And this one is running 32 at 68. So whatever the guy he bought the card from did to his machine, or did to this card, I honestly think this guy was getting scammed. I think the guy was trying to sell him a bad card. He sold him a good card, and he sold him a bad card to try and get stuff off. But we managed to find a way to make a workaround, so we forced it to work better for him. It was all about going into the BIOS and editing Pstate 0 and forcing the BIOS to work off the Pstate 0, not having a ramp up like you normally have, just having to just turn it on. As you can see, 250, we're still mining at 31 mega hash. This Pstate 0, see, back up to 32. That card will not, it is completely ignoring this core clock setting. I have it 1175 so that the client, so the user knows what it is. And we're at core state here. So you ask, well, let's look at this. Let's edit this, and we'll go ahead. We'll change this to go ahead and use Pstate 5. Okay. So it should start when we go in. When you go into the console, you should see it saying it's a 5. That card is that cold. He's got it in a room that is -5 degrees Celsius. So, yeah, that's actually the right temperature. Look at the other cards he's got here. It's the ambient temperature is that cold, so that's why it's that cold. It is reading temperatures correctly. Because if you look at this 49 degrees here, this should be 61 degrees, about 58 degrees. So yeah, he's got a pretty cold room where it's at. Now he's in Germany, so I don't know what this facility looks like. Look at the AMD info. We're running at core state 0. Yeah, no kidding. Running core state 0, despite overclock sheet telling it to be in state 5. Isn't that a wonky ass bug? It's just a weird bug. Never seen it before. I really think you do. I don't know what his name is. His Discord name is Marks. Homie, thank you for bringing this challenge. I really appreciate it. As I told you in chat, guys, and everybody else here, you got a problem on a card? Let me try it out. Let me see if I can fix it. You never know. You know, fighting with a card, you just never know. I'm willing to fight a challenge because I appreciate a good challenge. Yeah, but if you look at his fan speed is only at 70. If I kick that fan speed up to 100, this will cool down. That'll probably go down to about 41, 42. Those 3060s, man, those things are boss in terms of cool and power usage. I do love those cards. When I first got here, this was running at 120 watts. I put it at 130. I was just trying to bump them up to over 60, but every time I put this card up over 60 megahash, it was just getting errors on it. And he got his numbers here from Mining Chamber. Shout out to you, Mining Chamber. %, nice. See, we're down at 46 now. We're cooling off. But I don't like running fans at 100. So we're going to put that bad boy back to 50%. And we'll lower this back down to 120. And that'll cool his card down as well. This is a short one today. I will be coming. I'm gonna come back on and with Nem. Hey Ace. So long, Ace. I'm gonna end this stream and I'm gonna start up another stream where I'm gonna be doing a longer stream. I'm gonna mess with my trio. I have an NVIDIA BIOS editor. Apparently, we can edit the BIOS, which should fix the trio not getting it right. So. All is well, Ace. If you all give me about 5-10 minutes, I'll switch this over to the next stream. I wanted to make this one short. Because this one is definitely a problem identified and a problem resolved. So I wanted to put this out here as a quick video. So this one's nice and quick. You guys have Pstate where the card is locked. Edit it with the BIOS editor. And you should be good to go. So I'm going to end this stream. And then I'm going to start up another stream. So I'll see you guys shortly.